Lady C on a members-only video says she was told by 4 different sources that the separation that Harry and Meghan lived 2 separate lives. He'd consulted lawyers and she'd been seen with other men. She seems quite sure of herself as she states that she's heard there's a distance between them, although they're living supposedly and ostensibly and superficially and very occasionally under the same roof. She goes on to say, quite how this marries up with Harry's conduct and bleating and Harry's self-pity and Harry's ration of his truth, in my opinion, he royally trashes his family is something else again. According to her, my understanding is family has reacted how you and I or anyone else with a heart and a head would react. They're extremely upset. She goes on to say that the loose cannon is trying to make tracks back with friends, many of whom have spurned his attempts. But he's not making tracks back to the family because he's insistent that he is in the right. He always had a massive ego, he's always been quite uncontrollable. She notes that Meghan is able to control him. On the other side, Meghan Markle allegedly fled her and Prince Harry's home in Montecito one night after getting into an argument with her husband. According to New Idea, Meghan tried her best to go unnoticed, but they still managed to include a photo of Markle. A source told the tabloid that Markle and Prince Harry got into a fight after the former found out that she's not invited to return to the United Kingdom. Markle allegedly confronted Prince Harry about this, and the two got into a huge row, and they haven't spent much time with each other since. Markle has allegedly been hanging out at the luxurious San Ysidro Ranch Hotel, and this encouraged the tabloids to assume that she's been staying there. They even claim that locals are starting to wonder if Markle lives there. Since the staff at the luxurious hotel are trained to be discreet, the tabloid said that no one would know for sure if Markle had been staying with them, but for some reason the tabloid claims to know for a fact that Meghan has been spending time at the ranch. The hotel was also allegedly a favourite among the likes of British Prime Minister Winston Churchill and John F. Kennedy, and the source claimed that Markle loves hanging out with people from these circles, so it's not surprising for her to be staying there. Meanwhile, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are expected to start a new era in the coming months and stop publicly trashing the royal family. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who've lived in the US for almost 3 years now, are set to focus on their future by carving out new projects, building on their Archwell brand and distancing themselves from the firm. Royal expert Afua Hagen said the couple will shift towards look-forward projects, which will be less about what happened to them before and more about their new content, such as supporting charitable causes and building Archwell. Future interviews will focus on these new projects, and there won't be any need to talk about the royal family in the way they've done in the past. Americans are also getting tired of the couple's repeated attacks on the firm, but royal historian Marlene Koenig said informally, changing their names is essential to their rebranding.